Alright, hey girls. Okay, so I told you guys that I wasn't going to make another video until I missed my period. So the video I posted, I think a week ago, I tested because I had some really weird cramps, so I took an ovulation test and it came out positive. Now, we haven't really been trying for like the past 2 months. We just baby dance like a normal couple, married couple would. But it was ironic because around the time that I did get a positive, we were baby dancing a lot. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna make it a big deal. It's whatever. Like, I'm just honestly done forcefully trying because it's really frustrating. But today, for some reason, like, I just haven't really been feeling good. I've just been really tired. My boobs have just been so sore, and like, they're sore now. It's just like they're heavy and they're sore and they're sensitive, and I noticed I've been peeing a lot. These are normal symptoms from ovulation to PMS to pregnancy. But I did test earlier today. It wasn't first morning pee. It was like 8-ish, 8:30 in the morning. So it wasn't my first morning urine, because I wake up like at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I did test, and I took a picture of it, and I have an app called Glow, which is a period tracker. And Glow is also used for trying to conceive. They have group forums, support groups, and women. It's really a good group. It's called Glow, GLOW. The app is just a G, purple and purplish whitish G. Download Glow if you're trying to conceive, trying to track your period, just tracking how your body is. I would say just download Glow. It's really good. Support groups and all. So one of the support groups in Glow is like faint lines, asking if the lines are faint or not and stuff like that. So, I took the test and I was just like, I think I see lines. I don't know. And I threw away the test because I was just like, I think I see something, but I've had line eyes, like thousands of, like, I look at a test and be like, oh my God, it's a line, but there's nothing there. Like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. So, yeah, so I took a whole bunch of pictures and then I uploaded it to my Glow app, my group, support group, and I was like, guys, like, do you see something? And like, am I going crazy? Is there a faint line? And everybody said there's a line. Like, oh my God, I see a line, or test a couple of days, it's a faint line, or yes, it's positive. So like, and so most of the time, like, because I've used this app multiple times, and a lot of times when you upload your pictures, people tweak it for you, or like, you use other people's point of views and eyes and stuff like that, because after looking at pregnancy tests for so long, your eyes get line eyes and you see a line and there's nothing there. So it's good to use other people's eyes also. So that's what I did, and everybody said there's a line there. There's a line forming. They've seen a line. So I took that test like at 8:30. I uploaded the pics this afternoon, so I say around 12 and 1. So now it's 6:30 and I'm like, okay, I should test again. Like, I used the cheapy strips the first time, and I have one first response test, so I'm actually waiting now to see if there's a line. And so I used the first response test. So we're gonna go with that. Now guys, I'm sorry, I'm venting. Pregnancy tests are so freaking expensive. Like, since we've been trying to conceive, I've probably spent, like, don't call me crazy, I've probably spent $500 just on pregnancy products, like different pregnancy tests. I used the pre-mama fertility, I used different prenatal pills, I've used pre-seed, just so many. And like the tests, like I would be buying tests like every 2 weeks, every month. Like, I buy the bulk cheapies. which lasts at least a month with testing them, but they're not always correct. So first response, clear blue, the blue dye is hard to use sometimes. The blue dye is pretty hard to see. First response, the pink dye is the best. But those are also high brand expensive. So it's just like, if you're a tester and you love testing, use the strips. But the strips sometimes don't always work well. So it's just like, oh my God. So I would say within the year and a half that we've been trying to conceive, I've almost spent like $500 on pregnancy stuff. Like, it's sad. So like, I was just like, okay, I have a whole bunch of cheapies, and then I have a first response. I have one first response. So I'm like sitting here, I'm like, should I test? I was trying to hold in my pee as long as possible, so I probably haven't went to the bathroom since a little bit earlier, like 2, 3 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock. So I would say I've been holding my urine for about 3 hours. So I was like, now I'm like doing the pee dance. So I was just like, okay, I have to test. So I'm testing, and I'm so scared to look at this. Like, I don't want to cry, y'all. I'm just so scared to look at this test because a part of me feels like it's positive, because I just, how like when you get the I know I'm pregnant, that's basically what I've been going through. Because kind of when I found out I ovulated, I have been cramping on and off since last week. So I have been cramping a lot, and when you get those cramps after ovulation, you're just like, okay, like, you're cramping after you've ovulated, so this has to be it. And then sometimes you get the disappointment where it's like, great, it's just another, I'm trying not to cry. It's just really frustrating, and I support all of us women out here trying to get pregnant, because it's so hard and frustrating, and people don't understand. It's not easy sometimes. When I was younger, I had my first child when I was 17 turning 18, and I was a jackrabbit. Me and my kid's dad, we were jackrabbits. We were doing it all the time. Hey, kids do it young, so I mean, no judging. But we were young, and it was easier, and I wasn't on birth control. I had never been on birth control. Then after I had my kids, birth control ruined my body. I have been taking Clomid. Well, I didn't take Clomid this month, but I would say Clomid helps with your period. Now, I will say that I noticed that I was having irregular periods. So if you're having irregular periods, I would say take Clomid. Clomids do help you fertilize, and it boosts your ovulation, but it has helped my periods. Like, last year around this time, I had gone without a period for like 3 months. Like, it was 3 months, 2 months, almost 4 months. And it's just crazy. And then I started taking Clomid, and since I've been taking Clomid, I started Clomid in May, and I stopped taking it September, I would say August. So I started May, June, July, August. So I took it 3 cycles, basically like 4 months, 3 cycles. I took Clomid, and it basically, I got pregnant once. Sorry guys. I got pregnant once. But it ended in a miscarriage. But Clomid has helped my period. Like, I have 28 to 32 day cycles, which is wonderful, because now I know when I'm getting my period. But anyway, guys, I'm so scared to look at this test. One of the things that really upset me with having this miscarriage was the fact that we did not get to see the baby. And I get insurance through Medicaid. So what happened was, I found out I was pregnant around 3-4 weeks, and we had to wait like 2 weeks until my insurance got approved, and then we had to wait 2-3 more weeks into a doctor's appointment. So about 7 weeks, a whole month and a half went by, and we never got to see the baby, and then I lost it. So I am just so scared, because if I am, like, I have to do everything ASAP, like insurance, doctors. Like, I don't want to miss not seeing a doctor immediately and getting the care I need. But I have a feeling that I am, and I don't know how I'm going to tell my husband this time. We're not going to tell our family. We're going to keep it to ourselves. But Halloween is on Wednesday. It is Monday. Halloween is in a day and a half, one more day. I just don't know. I'm supposed to get my period Friday, so my period is 4 days away. Like, I'm shaking. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this is it. I don't know if you can see it, but I see a line. Can't see. You see the line? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. Okay, I'm just really emotional right now. Oh, God. It just doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. And I'm just so scared that something could happen, anything could happen. So I don't know, you can't really see it, you can't really see a line on these tests for some reason. Let me see if you, I don't think you can see a line. I don't know if you can see, but on the first response, there is a line. I don't know why the lighting is so horrible right now. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's see. There you go. Oh my god, there's a line. I don't even know what to say, because it's just like, I had a feeling when I found out I was ovulated and I was cramping. I just knew something, and I didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't want to get my hopes up, and I still don't want to get my hopes up, because this is just so hard, guys. Being pregnant, getting pregnant is so hard. You know, my body has been doing crazy things that I didn't even think I could have kids anymore. And then I have a miscarriage. And having a miscarriage, you just feel like you're a failure, like your body has failed you. You know, especially when you want a kid really bad. I don't even know how to tell him. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so this is it. I am pregnant for the second time, and we're going to pray and pray. Please pray with me that this is a successful pregnancy. Please. And I thank you guys so much for your support, and I am going to immediately make a doctor's appointment and get everything situated so nothing can happen. I just pray that this really sticks. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys updated. Bye.